This week, we have a 3, a 7, a Nomo, a Christmas, and possibly 5 to 10. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is the weekly sneaker review.
My kick's on fire.
While we all hoped that this Air Jordan 3 was the key to an Air Jordan 3 popping up on Nike ID, I don't think we're going to get that lucky. Seen here courtesy of Air Randy, seller of all things way before their release date, is the Air Jordan 3 in a college gray colorway. Now the colorway completely covers the entire sneaker, and unfortunately there is no release date and we haven't heard anything else about the sneaker either, so we don't think this is actually going to hit retail, but it is an interesting colorway to look at on the Air Jordan 3. Though a couple different versions of the Kobe 7 have been attached to the holiday of Christmas, this one appeared to be the first one to hit the blogosphere. Unfortunately, since then, another Kobe colorway, this one, has actually been confirmed for the Christmas holiday. But this one, it was nice to look at, right? While many of you may have no idea who Hideo Nomo is, he's a baseball player by the way, you are familiar with his signature silhouette, the Nike Air Max Nomo. Seen here in black and white, the model recently popped up on the Marquee Soul website, but it does not have an attached release date. However, we here at Kicks on Fire are banking pretty heavily that this model will release before summer 2012. File this one in the stupid criminals category, as last week, college students broke out into a fight over a pair of phone posits. Now, not that wasn't enough, one of the alleged accomplices actually posted the video online to World Star Hip Hop. Now, because they were college students, they have been expelled from the college and are now under criminal investigation by the police. Sometimes I just don't understand. On to some better news. The Air Jordan 11 Concord will be releasing next Friday. With the release being so close, it is only obvious that more and more images of the shoe are popping up on the internet. Here we take a look at some images from Atlanta Got Soul, though I'm pretty sure you've probably seen every bit and piece of the Air Jordan 11 Concord by now. Either way, the shoe is set to release on December 23rd and will be retailing for $180. Last week, the question of the video what was the hottest sneaker that released this year, and what do you think is going to be the hottest sneaker to release next year? As usual, you guys came through with some really dope answers and proved to me definitely how dope and how deep you guys are into the sneaker game. So here are a couple of them from the website. The first one is from Mac, and Mac says the Year of the Rabbit 7's easily the best shoe of the year, and the Bulls 10 will be the best shoe next year. A lot of you actually are actually excited about the Bulls 10 that's supposed to be releasing next year, as am I, so definitely a good choice. Now, the next one is from Live from Portland. And Live from Portland says, the True Blue 3s were nice to see this year, and with the OG packaging like all the rest of the 3s, they're hard to beat. Next year, the Cement 4s are classics, but so are the Columbia 11s. I'll say a tie on those. So a tie between the Columbia 11s and the Cement 4s. Definitely two really good shoes for next year. Next year is going to be crazy. Now, from YouTube, the next comment is from Fresh Boy Dre 252. And for 2011, he's going with the Nike Mags, a popular choice among you commenters. And for 2012, he's going with Galaxy Foams or Varsity Red Foams. Definitely two shoes that have caused quite a riot on all of the blogs are the Galaxy Foams and the Varsity Red Foams. Definitely grabbing a lot of your attention. And finally, this one is from Swag to Clean, and Swag to Clean says, this year probably Concord 11s, but Canon LeBron 9s did great. 2012 would definitely go to Columbia 11s if they release, but if not, probably Cement 4s, Obsidian, and Playoff 12s, and Chicago 10. Well, it looks like Swag to Clean had a lot of choices for next year and couldn't make up his mind. But either way, for this year, you guys say the Air Mags, the Concords, the Year of the Rabbits, and for next year, you're going with the Columbias, Cement 4s, and the Chicago 10s. All of those are definitely hot shoes, and I absolutely have to agree with you guys that those are definitely shoes of the year. For me, I'm gonna have to go with the Air Mags. Just being a Back to the Future fan, you know, you really can't deny the relevance of that sneaker. So I'm going with the Air Mags for 2011. And for 2012, I'm still kind of on the fence about that one, but I'm thinking the Chicago 10s or the Cement 4s, kind of like a lot of you. So I can't say for sure which one just yet. I kind of need to see them in person and get a chance to wear them before I make that decision. Not that I got a chance to wear the Air Mags. Go figure. Anyway, well, for this week's question of the video, I need your help, honestly. I'm doing a top 5 for the year video, which will be the last video of the year for the weekly review, and I need your help. I want to do it 2 ways. Actually, I want to do 2 different top 5s. For the first top 5, I want to know, just in general, what are the top 5 releases of 2011, just in general. And then for the second one, I want the top 5 Jordan brand releases of 2011. So if you guys could leave your answers in the comments, I'll use your comments to make the decisions for the top 5 for the next video we do for the weekly review. Again, so the question of the video is top 5 in general releases, just the top 5 releases of 2011, and then the top 5 Jordan brand releases of 2011. Let me know all that information in the comments, and I will make sure that we get all that information tallied up for the next video. Well, that is going to do it for the weekly review. As always, if you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that button, let you know every time we do a new video. And it's not just the weekly reviews. We have blogs and we do performance reviews of shoes. We just did one with the Jordan Big Up, so make sure you check that out. If Twitter and Facebook is your thing, that information is down in the description. I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is the weekly review, and I will see you next week. Peace. Slide. The elephant print is there, the true blue is there, and the mostly white upper is there. However, it is the small details like the varsity red lace eyelets at the bottom that truly make this a special pair of custom kicks. For those of you out there that want to get your own pair of customs, not these.